How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Good to see you again. Finally made this happen, huh? It's been a long time. How are you? What an honor to meet you. Well, I'm very proud of you. Many vicissitudes, but you're here finally. Mr. Sania still there with the lamb chop. Very good. You have to finish this. What it is. All right. Is it good?
That case, there is background.
Now, this is where he messes me up, you see?
It's okay, just custom.
Okay, let's see what we do now.
I see that it's heading towards a draw. So
Those are the most generous words I've ever heard in my life. Thank you again.
thank you.
Again.
It seems to be very serious.
This is headed towards a draw.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe it was best move.
So, if you want to switch the position, tomorrow is going to be a new experience. First time we'll be doing the really part of the presentation before the game. I think that's the thing to get used to. You should see the number of cameras. We're not used to that. Like they say 15 or 16 cameras just in the room.
Yeah.
So many different. We have a couple of long range stuff. But these are TV cameras. These are 4K, 8K, whatever. I think after a minute or so we'll tune it up. The real impact is going to be what did others see? That's what the league is about, right? What are they going to see?
How do you think you react to all the cameras? He said it's unusual, it's not normally what
So many
players are.
cameras, it's not usual, but I think once we get to the game, we don't really mind.
That's
Yeah,
what he
I
said.
also told
He
them.
said
I think I'll forget they're there.
Yeah, but Microsoft said no, she left. And they don't know where she is.
No more organization. It's
That's the life for life.
How are you? Thank you for inviting me. No, how can I come?
Where are you?
I'm sure.
Please give a huge round of applause to Mr. Madhavan.
During the pandemic in 2020, I was watching the Chess Olympiad online and I got hooked onto it because of the narrative, the commentary by a bunch of young enthusiasts of chess who also happen to be comedians. And their commentary was both entertaining and insightful. So I tweeted online, complimenting them, and I got a response from one of them, Samai Raina, who happily is here with us today, and he threw me a challenge. And he said, Mr. Mahendra, if you're enjoying this, why don't you create a chess league much as you did with the Indian game of Kabaddi? So I replied saying that that was an intriguing idea and I might want to do that. A few days later, I get a mail from Abhyudaya Ram, chairman of the International Chess Federation, and Abhyudaya says we'd like to collaborate with you. So we did a Zoom call and began a conversation back and forth. He would mentor and support us in this. And I don't think he had a moment's hesitation before he emerged simply. Usually entrepreneurs ask whenever they evaluate. The first one is, what need are you fulfilling? Synergy, mutual support. And so that condition was fulfilled. And the last question is, have you embraced and support of us?
Thank you all. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We shook hands and we started this great endeavor, and we have no other choice than to make it a success story, a global success story. So thanks a lot for your.
This is yours.
Frankly, today when I went to look at the venue, I had tears in my eyes. And the reason was not about the journey that it was, but how the sport would now be consumed. Because when I went to the venue at New Meridian Hotel in their huge conference center, I saw dozens and dozens of cameras. And those dozens of cameras belong to some of the global broadcasters, Fox Sports, Eurosports.
I'd like to welcome and invite to the stage the passionate CEO of the Global Chess League, Sania Mirza, who is also the son of chess sports enthusiast. So please do join on the stage. Scored almost 11,000 runs and scored 32 centuries for Australia and mastered that competition with captains Australia the Cricket World Cup Championship. He led Australia to the Cricket World Cup Championship. Do you know who this person is?
Steve.
I can't hear it. Steve Waugh. Yes, Steve Waugh, please come on the stage. She has won 47 career titles, including the Austrian Wimbledon and US Open in doubles and mixed doubles, Australian, French and US Open. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful, amazing, talented Sania Mirza.
Till we got someone like him, Saurav Ganguly, and then finally I was like, okay, he can get Australian. But eventually, Steve Waugh became more and more Indian. So, in all, everything went well. Now, what can I say about Sania Mirza? I have a young daughter. There are very few heroes in India who have actually worked broken boundaries and multiple from societal to sport. There are very few like Sania. You just give me deep into your mind and see how do you, is that chess in your head? What's going on?
And when the time is right to seize that moment to capitalise on your good tactics to make sure that you try and win the game. So in a lot of ways, cricket is very similar to chess. I didn't think about it much until I got here. I thought, cricket is very similar in a lot of ways to the game of chess. There's a lot of strategy, a lot of thinking ahead, planning, but then you've got to back yourself that you've made that right move at the right time.
How does this whole thinking, strategy, how does it fit in back into, say, your thought process, your strategy, and maybe how it gets back to chess?
Yeah, I think it does. I agree with Steve. I think today, again, I also didn't think about it like that. But in tennis, we make small decisions every millisecond. Every ball we play, every point we play, we're making multiple decisions. But those decisions are based on what the other person may or may not do after you make that decision of playing the ball. So it is a lot to do with making those decisions based on your ability, yes, but also based on the other person's ability of what they may or may not be able to do. Easier to sort of just understand one person as opposed to understanding. I think it's very important to understand that as a team, you can represent yourself and everybody else. Mentality works, and then you just shake hands, and when you come off the court.
One question I know everybody wants to ask. You don't believe in sledging, do you?
No, not at all. Never sledged at all. Gamesmanship, banter, yeah, bit of fun.
For the uninitiated, sledging is when you talk to the other player in not so kind terms on the crowd. Now, chess doesn't have sledging, but let's take the other
Well, we
side.
should encourage it. We should have sledging in chess. Get the TV ratings up.